Hi. Was Michael LaHouja arrested?
No.
Why not? Who is this?
Please hold.
I'm calling the Stamford Police Department about the arrest of Michael LaHouja, who was caught with $18 million in his trunk, bribing police officers from New York to Texas. And I assume that he has bought judges because his brother is bragging that he bought judges. His brother is none other than Dr. A.J. LaHouja, oxy pill mill doctor, serial rapist. Okay? Rape. He's raped men and women, including his own nurse. So the question is here, who's in charge? I'm going to ask some pretty tough questions, and they better answer, because this is ridiculous. I've tried to get Judge White arrested. I've tried to get Judge Kavanowski arrested. I've tried to get Judge Gennario arrested. I tried to get Judge Pravada arrested in 2013. I tried to get Judge Heller arrested in 2014, I think. And I even tried to get Judge Jacobs arrested. This oxy pill mill doctor is bragging that he bought judges. And if you look at the rulings, he certainly did. Why would Gennario block the subpoenas or the transcripts of Heather Lindsay? Why? She was raped. She woke up after a gang rape. The doctor raped her. He foreclosed on her house, folks. So what does Tierney have to do with it? Why can't she get the Van Allen evidence? Van Allen investigated and destroyed all the evidence. This is bad, okay? Sergeant DeSpagna covered up a 17-year money laundering complaint of $500,000 financial crimes and 1,239 cash stolen checks. What does Dana Lee have to do with the cover-up of the Stephen Barrier murder? Judge?
That's why they told me. But just put it back up there because what is that? Because it's not there for jail. That's why it's in the way.
Are you there?
Stand for jail.
Hi, did you arrest Michael LaHouja or not?
Who's that?
Michael LaHouja, the kingpin that has bought cops, bribed cops from New York to Texas, that guy. He got caught with 18 million in his trunk, that guy.
Okay, hold on. Please hold.
Please hold. Watch, you're not going to get a word out of these people because they are bought. The question here is Gennario bought? Is Kavanowski bought? Is Kremrich bought? Is Clark bought? Because Bravada's bought. There's no way. Heller, Jacobs, bought. Okay? That's my opinion. I can show you. Let me show you some stuff.
For jail.
Yeah, let's be clear. Dr. LaHouja's claiming he bought Judge White. Did you arrest Judge White yet?
No.
How about Gennario?
No.
Did you arrest Sergeant Van Allen?
No.
Well, where's the murder evidence? Who are you? No? Yes. How about yes? I came to the desk, I tried to get you to arrest Judge Gennario, and you refused. Do you know what this implicates? You know what this means? I have in my hand, did you arrest Congressman Jim Himes? On August 16th, 2020, I asked you to arrest Congressman Jim Himes. Did you do it? That was, 3 years ago? Here's the summons.
What's your name, sir?
My name is John Flynn. What is your name?
John Flint.
I asked you to arrest Judge Provader. Did you do it? I asked you to arrest. I've been going to your board commissioner meetings monthly and complaining that you're not arresting these people? Really? There's 20 warrants for 20 different judges' arrests. Are you aware of that? There's 20 warrants for 20 judges to be arrested. Are you aware of that? Who's bribing who? Who's getting these bribes? Obviously Van Allen is bought, and Conklin. Obviously Conklin's bought. He makes $1.4 million a year, your police chief. He drives a Bentley. What police chief drives a Bentley? Michael Ahuja, who is threatening to shoot someone, is the brother of Dr. Ahuja. Dr. Ahuja has a plane flying in Oxy from his mules in Florida into Sikorsky Airport, and you should know, because it's in the case. It's in the trial. I'm asking you, why isn't Michael Ahuja arrested? Who's handling it? Michael Ahuja testified, pled guilty to bribing cops from New York to Texas. I'm asking you why he has a gun in Stamford aiming it at the rape victim of his brother. And why you haven't arrested him. Who's in charge? Who's in charge of the arrest? I have case after case implicating some pretty high net worth people. This one in my hands is Congressman Jim Himes. Who denied it? Gennario. Why did Gennario not process the largest money laundering case in Connecticut history? Hello? Want me to go on? Why did Judge Gennario and Kremrich dismissed the Stephen Barrier murder when 6 Stamford cops tasered a kid to death? Hello? Hello? This is the Stamford Police Department, on hold, obviously. I'd like to speak to Chief Conklin. I'd like to know why Larrabee put a hit on me. You understand? You guys are getting bribes. This is the guy doing it. He's threatening to shoot people, and you're not arresting him. I'd like to know what's going on here, and we're out of time now. This is a note attached to a brick that is in the Stamford Police Department's possession. This brick went through Chris Kelly's window. Judge Kavanewski denied him a protective order. Let me read you the letter. When you go to the police, retract your affidavit about my father. My father is A.J. Ahuja. or you will be shot like we did to the nigger. They're not referring to Stephen Barrier. Stanley Charles was shot in the back of the head in Stamford. It's exactly what Heather Lindsay's being threatened with by the same guy who's claiming he bought Judge White. And Judge Kavanowski is ruling in Judge White's favor. Judge Blowy is directing the court to arrest Sam Magliari 11 times, who's a whistleblower. You can't make this stuff up, folks. I'd like to know the people who are working at the we're on hold with the Stamford Police Department. The person who is pointing the gun at the rape victim is this guy's uncle that wrote this letter. And Van Allen works for him at the Stamford Police Department. Now, I can get into some much crazier shit, but it's not conspiracy theory. It's conspiracy, folks. There ain't no theory here. The theory that it's conspiracy theory is the DA, Tomaccio, who turned 2 charges into 27 charges. Just like magic. Because he's following the judge's orders. Who are the 5 judges involved? Oh, it's not 5 anymore. Come to your senses, McShane. It's not just White. It's not just Gennario, who refuses to file a lawsuit against Congressman Jim Himes. There are 300 of these, okay? We are implicating Provater, Heller, Jacobs, and 25 others. So if 20 judges in the Stamford Superior Court have arrest warrants, why isn't Stamford arresting them? Who's the prosecutor? Tomaccio. Tomaccio can't prosecute if the Stamford police don't make an arrest. Oh no, we can't make an arrest. Why? There's only testimony all over the place implicating these people in every court case that's ever been heard in the whole entire city of Stamford. And I'm on hold 13 minutes with the Stamford police. Hello? Should I call him on another number? Yeah, let's call him on a second phone. Let's see. They don't know this number. This is my emergency backup number. Oh, it's blocked! They do know this number. Stamford, Connecticut. That's the police. This phone's blocked. Unbelievable. Hey, who is this on the phone? You're blocking my second phone. I don't know if we should just end this call or I should just keep talking. I could talk about other lawsuits that were filed. Why would Judge Gennario block my lawsuit against Google while I'm running for U.S. Senate and they took my page down? Google's got a serious problem here. You can't say the word vaccine without being censored. I'm a vaccine analyst, biotechnology analyst. Hello, I put a buy on Regeneron at 20 when it was bleeding cash. It's now $7.50. I'm missing 8,000 shares. They're in the Stamford Police Department's possession. That's $5 million. That's not conspiracy theory. That's fact. I put a buy on them at 20. I got it in my file. Regeneron is a superior technology. Hello. You can go on and on. Hey, gentlemen, we're on hold here. Who are we talking to? We're on this call for 15 minutes and 49 seconds. And they're blocking our second phone. Should I get a third phone? Listen to my words. I put a buy on Paladin Labs at $1. I bought 275,000 shares at 75 cents. It was bought out at $1.50. Who's got my shares? The Stamford Police Department. That's 37 million. That's 37 million. I'm worth 50 million. However, I'm short 1 million shares of Select Therapeutics. We bought 1 million shares of Select Therapeutics in Greenwich Global LP that Jim Himes is covering up. This is my lawsuit against Jim Himes, denied by Judge Gennario in the Stamford Superior Court. I have unlimited liabilities. This is my financial affidavit. My home is in foreclosure. I have 1,238 cash stolen checks. We have over 1 million in liabilities. $1 billion. Oh, $1 billion. Potential liabilities. On August 21st, 2020, Judge Gennario denied this. Robert Gennario. Robert Gennario's got a problem. It's called Heather Lindsay. Robert Gennario is denying her the transcripts when she was raped, woke up to her gang rapers, and then they foreclosed on her home, and she fought them as best she could, having a disability. And Gennario thinks it's okay that Van Allen destroyed all the evidence. And it's in the transcripts that Judge Gennario looked the other way, while Michael Ahuja, the guy we're asking if he's been arrested, we're on hold 17 and a half minutes with the Stamford Police Department, who refuses to arrest the guy who bought them. We have problems in Connecticut with OxyContin bribes. There's 112 million of them. Himes took an OxyContin bribe. Himes, OxyContin bribe. Blumenthal, OxyContin bribe. Murder. People are being overdosed. It's a fact. I have the evidence. Why don't they prosecute the criminal Dana Lee, the Stamford attorney? By the way, Provader worked for Malloy as chief counsel of the city of Stamford for 10 years. Larrabee was chief. Larrabee put a hit on me with a confidential informant. I have 31 911 calls that Provader would not play at a trial, that Heller would not play to the jury at a trial, that Jacobs would not play at a jury at a trial. Officer, well, there are cases in East Haven that would shock your conscience, because the hitman was sprung by the DA. And the hitman claims he's working for the police union president. So I say, is this conspiracy theory? Or what's going on here? No, Michael Ahuja is claiming he bought Judge White. What's happening here is each of the other judges, including the administrative judge, is protecting a judge that was bought. Judge Blowie had ex parte communications with the DA, who's falsifying charges against whistleblowers, including Andrew Pritchard, including Sam Magliari, including me. And you know what? I'm not going down with this ship. Oh no. What's happening here is going to change, because the warrant signed by Truglia, who's Truglia? The ex-Democratic Senate Majority Leader of Connecticut. His son is Judge Truglia. So what happens here? Think. When Provater was chief counsel to the city of Stamford, working for Malloy, Mayor Malloy, when Mayor Malloy became Governor Malloy, he made Provater a judge. And he steered those cases to Provater that he wanted criminally compromised. So then they send hitmen out. And his name is Richard Filippelli. He had 77 arrests when he attacked me. What happened? I was called by the police, told to go to my own office. When I arrived there, the murderer had an axe in the basement. Oh, I put it all on the record. There's 3 trials. We had 3 trials, just about that. And now Gennario blocks everything that I do. And let me tell you, this latest murder evidence implicates Judge Gennario, because he's probably bought, I just can't prove it yet, but if I got that transcript, I can prove it. That's why he's decided not to give Heather Lindsay her transcripts, because Van Allen destroyed the evidence intentionally when the Stamford police, who I am on the phone with, offered her a $3 million bribe, and when she didn't accept it, what happened to her? Oh, targeted out the wazoo. So what's going on here is targeted individuals in the courtroom are having evidence stolen and destroyed. Hold on. I'm claiming there's a 500,000 felonies in Greenwich Global LP, my brokerage firm. They stole the NASDAQ and they day traded out of Wilton, out of Norwalk. All these different 15 detectives have worked on it. The problem here is Detective DeSpagna from Stamford. I put him on the stand in 2014. I cross-examined him, and he had no recollection of the 500,000 felonies. Well, I gave him cash stolen checks. Here's one right here. John Parent never worked for Greenwich Global LP. Greenwich Global LP. Kelly Dry and Warren cashed this stolen check. That's Judge Adams's law firm. Judge Adams's law firm cashed my stolen checks. And Stamford's been investigating since 2000. That is, hold on, 23 years. 23 years. This check is the smallest one. $2,652. Where's the $250,000 checks that I gave to more than 15 detectives? And this guy's got me on hold for 23 minutes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I guess I got to wrap this up because I got to call him back. Should we call him back? Little Ricky, you got some splaining to do. How do you like that?